like, do you have property here or something? Is that what brought you to the county?
No. I'm just getting some information. It was kind of a dual thing. I'm working on some stories about Goldendale. You're probably thinking of 9.73 of the RCW for the Privacy Act. It's a two-party consent state when there's an expectation of privacy, but in public there's no expectation of privacy. So,
can we help you find something? It is a public building, but you're making some employees uncomfortable.
I haven't even run across an employee yet.
Here's the county form, and if you're recording me, I don't authorize that recording to be uploaded anywhere.
You mean online?
Yeah.
It's a public building.
Yeah.
Like our building.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you taking pictures of our building?
Because it's mine.
So why are you taking pictures, sir? It makes me uncomfortable.
So you're saying I can't make the request here?
Well, I would direct it to the HR department.
It makes me uncomfortable you taking pictures of the building without telling me why you're taking pictures of the building.
Ma'am, I don't need to tell you why I'm taking pictures of the building. That's silly. Hey everyone, I am free. It's July 24th, 2024. I'm in the city of Goldendale, Klickitat County, Washington State. It's a sleepy little town here, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's just north of the Columbia River, with a much more known place, at least to people here in Washington State and Oregon, just across the border, called the Dalles. So if you're going to reference something like that, you can also reference that. So I got tips and leads about a year ago. Goldendale is not a place you just casually come to. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, which is, I'm pretty sure, what the locals like here. It's very pretty. So I got tips and leads about a year ago that led me here, since I got several stories sort of in the broader region, about a judge at the courthouse, the Klickitat County Courthouse, a Superior Court judge, saying, you can't come in here and record. This is a typical misunderstanding by abusive judges who think they get to tell the executive and legislative branches what to do, even though they're co-equal branches of government. So I'm going there to see if there's any legitimacy, any merit to these claims. Wow, no security.
Hi there.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. What you looking for?
Public records request form, please.
For
Records?
this office?
Yeah.
So documents received in the Klickitat County Clerk's office are public documents, so public request forms are not needed to view records?
Oh, I apologize. Let me clarify. I totally understand what you mean. I'm looking to get records about the office itself, its administration, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so for Superior Court?
No, about this office. About like the employees that work here, the administration
Then
and office.
that would be through the HR department, Human Resources.
So you're saying I can't make the request here?
Well, I would direct it to the HR department.
Okay, I mean, I'm already here. I'd just rather not walk to HR. So.
Okay, I'll print you a form.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Here's the county form, and if you're recording me, I don't authorize that recording to be uploaded anywhere.
You mean online?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You didn't
it's.
tell me that you were recording me.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, in Washington, you're probably thinking of 9.73 of the RCW for the Privacy Act. It's a two-party consent state when there's an expectation of privacy, but in public there's no expectation of privacy. So
All right.
I'm assuming that's what you mean.
That's the form. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good to go. I'll just fill it out and leave it here.
Okay.
Thanks.
And it'll go to HR.
Okay, thank you.
you do Dylan or should I do check?
Good afternoon. Or morning. I guess it is morning.
It is morning, yeah.
Way too many hours. What can I do for you?
Just looking to see if I can get a public records request form.
Sure. Let me grab one for you. Alrighty, here you go. Yeah, feel free to go ahead. You can email that back in. You can drop it off in person. However you want to submit your public records.
Really appreciate it. Thanks. You have a good day.
You too.
Take care. I'm gonna head on over to the Klickitat County Services Building. Oh, this is nice. Oh yeah, boy, you could tell this is brand new. They must be pretty proud of this. Good to go so far, unless you got like a Red Bull or something.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm good to go so far, unless you've got like a Red Bull or something like that to drink.
I do not.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Can I ask what you're looking for?
Just working on something.
Can we help you find something? It is a public building, but you're making some employees uncomfortable.
I haven't even run across an employee yet.
You just came from our employees' building across the street.
Yeah, the courthouse.
That's part of the county building. This is a county building.
You are correct.
Yes, so you have run into county employees.
Sure. Yeah, over in the other building. Yeah.
So what are you looking for, sir?
I'd rather not go into it right now.
Pardon me?
I'd rather not go into that right now.
You'd rather not go into what it is you're looking for?
Quite yet, yeah. Yep.
What department are you looking for?
Just the ones I'll be looking for in a minute.
And which would those be, sir?
I'll get to it in a moment.
I'll wait.
Sure, you bet.
Why are you taking pictures of our building?
Oh, did you say of your building?
It's public building.
Yeah.
Public. Our building.
Yeah, exactly. I
Why
completely.
are you taking pictures of our building?
Because it's mine.
So why are we needing pictures, sir? It makes me uncomfortable.
It makes you uncomfortable when people take pictures?
It makes me uncomfortable with you wearing a mask, hiding who you are, taking pictures of a public building. Yes, sir.
So now after 3 years of when people were forced to, so now after 3 years of when people were forced to wear masks, now it's a problem? Really?
It makes me uncomfortable you taking pictures of the building without telling me why you're taking pictures of the building.
Ma'am, I don't need to tell you why I'm taking pictures of the building. That's silly.
I can't understand you.
I said, ma'am, I don't need to tell you why I'm taking pictures of the building. That's silly. It literally makes no sense.
Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, it's Gandalf.
Daniel?
Gandalf.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, Gandolph. Gandalf.
Is that your first name?
Yeah.
And your last name?
The White. My middle name's the last name White. Gandalf the White.
Gandalf.
The White. Like the color white.
White?
Yeah. My middle name.
Gandalf White is
Yeah.
your name?
Yeah. My middle name's the. My middle name is the Gandalf. Gandalf the White.
White.
Correct. Yep.
And you're going to take pictures, but you're not going to tell me why.
Well, yeah.
And my question of you of why is you say that's silly.
Because I'm not compelled to explain myself to you. We're both adults. I mean, you just walk down the street and tell people to explain to you what they're doing? I mean...
No, I don't.
Did you just...
come into a place of employment and you've made employees uncomfortable. I'm asking you if I can help direct you to what it is you're needing, and you're taking pictures and I'm asking you why.
Yeah, I don't know if you recall back to the Philosophy 201 class you probably took in... The Philosophy 201 class, logic you took at college or university.
We didn't go to college, university.
Okay.
So we wouldn't have been in class together.
Gotcha. Well, it's making sense that you didn't go, but the idea that I'm getting at here is that that's a red herring. The whole shoehorning things into this is a place of employment. Yes, you're right, there are public employees employed here, but to try to shoehorn it into some employment risk issue or whatever it is that you're trying to do there,
No, I'm just
it's a public building.
Why you're taking pictures of the building.
Yeah. Ma'am, I'm sure probably just a lot like you, I would never do this to you because it's incredibly rude. I would never walk up to you in some public place and demand you explain to me what you're doing. I don't know where you grew up, but that's rude. I mean, seriously.
I'm being rude, sir. I'm being inquisitive, and I'm asking you if I can help you.
Ma'am, I've already said I don't need help from you.
And I've asked, can you explain to me why you're taking pictures?
And I've already said I won't.
And you're refusing?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What do you do here, by the way? Are you like the county administrator?
I can't hear you.
Are you the county administrator?
No, sir, I am not the county administrator.
Are you employed with the county?
I am a county administrator.
Fair enough. Are you employed with the county?
I am employed with the
What's your title?
office manager.
Office manager. Gotcha. And what's your name?
My name is Elizabeth Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
Quit recording me.
I am.
Please quit recording me.
I'm not going to stop recording you.
Please quit recording me.
Ma'am, I'm not going to stop recording you. You're the one that engaged with me.
No, you came into our place of employment. I'm asking if I can help you.
Ma'am, how many times do I got to tell you I'm not going to tell you that? What are you doing? You're acting really silly and bullheaded and rude.
No, sir.
Gosh. Wow. That is so rude. My gosh. My goodness. That is so rude. It is. Actually, I really was enjoying over at the courthouse in the auditor's office the original contracts for the county. She was quite proud of that. I thought that was pretty cool, you know? It's pretty crazy to see, like, you know, someone's handwriting. It's the original handwriting, and it says the territory of Washington. I mean, that's just so crazy to think about what it must have been like in 1860 over here. Yeah. I mean, probably all of about, well, she was saying 18 families. Hey ma'am, can I get a public records request form? No. Can I get a public records request form? Can I get a public records request form?
If they're online.
So I can't do them in person?
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Can you print one out for me?
I can't hear you.
Can you print one out for me?
I can't print one out for you.
Hello.
Hello.
Could I pretty please get a public records request form?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. How's your day treating you?
Pretty good so far.
Excellent.
Have you been helped?
I have. Yeah, I'm just getting a public records request form.
Oh, righty.
Thank you. You guys, I think, are probably the nicest department I've run across yet in town. Look at you.
There you go.
Hey, could I please get a pen as well? I'll just fill this out and hand it right back to you.
Did you want a clipboard or did you just want to do it?
No, I'll just fill it out here.
There you go.
If a horde of people rushes the planning department all of a sudden, I'll get a clipboard from you. Hello. And there is the public records request. I don't need like a stamped copy. I just took a photo of it, and that's good enough for me, so.
Okie dokie.
Good to go?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope
have to
you-
figure out who it goes to, but
Sure. You bet.
Alrighty.
I hope you ladies have a great day.
you too.
Take care now.
How's it going, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
And got a question for you guys.
Of course.
There's a photo over there. I was talking to the assessor earlier, or I'm sorry, the auditor, and she was showing me the foundation documents for the county, like when it was created in 1860. There's a photo over there that says 1807. Was Klickitat County like folk over here that early? That seems crazy. That's like 30 years after the American Revolution. That's absolutely nuts to me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I couldn't answer that question. I don't know. That's a good observation, though.
Well, yeah, I know different people like history or whatever, and I just thought, man, maybe somebody knows, but that is wild.
Yeah.
There'd be all of about 6 people over here, short of Native Americans, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. You said what was the year on it again?
1807.
Yeah.
It seems weird. Like, is there something around here called like the Pierce House? Does that sound familiar?
There's the Presby.
This one right here.
Presby House.
I guess it could also be a, see the electric powerhouse at Husum. Is Husum in here?
That's on the
Yeah.
west side.
Yeah, that's in our county.
It is in the county.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that isn't here. Like, it's not like 4 miles away kind of a thing.
No, it's
No, it's about an hour.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's like
Yeah.
south of Trout Lake.
that does seem early because I mean that hell that's.
It also
My family's been here a really long time, and I think they got here in like 1860 something.
And frankly, it seems a bit built up for 1807. I mean, what were these people doing? Like literally on the way over from the East Coast, you know,
Yeah.
to
Well,
build a house in 1799 or something?
And did the camera even exist in 1807?
Oh, you totally got it. You're right. It didn't. Otherwise, we'd have pictures of James Madison, which I would love to see, actually. You're totally right. I didn't
history
even think
guy?
of that. What's
I
that?
take it you're a history guy?
I love history.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, as soon as I saw the documents over at the auditor's office, and boy, was she proud of them, and I don't blame her. That's some pretty cool history. As soon as I saw that, I thought, they're going to have some pretty awesome stuff around the complexes and whatnot.
Gotcha.
And this is a nice building, too. It stands in quite stark contrast to the courthouse.
It is fancy.
It is, yeah. Well, it's only two years old at this point, or
Something
maybe
like
not
that,
even
yeah.
2 years at this point.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some of these off the beaten path towns have some pretty cool stuff that I don't think gets shout off very often. So, anyways, are there any really old things that you guys are aware of, like in the area, that's worth checking out?
Real buildings, yeah. I'd say the Presby Museum, which is, I don't know if you can even see it from here. Actually, yes. So this Victorian house, the white one with the steeples.
Oh, yeah, with the
Yeah.
pillar thing on
Yeah,
top.
and the chimney on top. That's a museum. So old stuff, that's a good one to do.
It's
from
super
up on the
cool.
street.
Dudes knew
Yeah.
how to make things back then. You didn't
Yeah.
have all the cool toys you have now.
Right.
So the little bit I do know about this town is basically the whole town used to be Victorian houses like that, and then they had a huge fire.
Oh my God, are you serious?
The
Yeah.
public library is super old too. They have like add-ons to it, but that's another. when I was.
Was it like a San Francisco fire kind of a thing? Just burned everything?
Yeah, that's my understanding is
Yeah.
they pretty much sweep from all the way there and pretty much all the way across. What do you think about back then? I mean, you couldn't actually put out fire. You just had to kind of stop it from progressing.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have any vehicles or anything, so
Yeah.
it was like
Bucket
fire
brigade.
wagons.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what they had back in the day? Something like that.
Yeah, something like
probably?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there used to be. There's actually like a map that tours like the oldest places around the county and in Goldendale. I don't know where the map would be, honestly. If they're open, that's called the Presby. That house, they might have something like that. I know like the library's on the list for like oldest places in the county.
It really sucks when stuff like that happens in old towns like this that are sort of like still almost like 1950 Americana towns, because if that's still there, it's not overridden with crime and everything. Like if you go to Worcester in Massachusetts, you can see that at some point it probably did look okay, and then it's just been around forever, and crime now completely runs the city, and now you can't appreciate anything because it's just a crime-ridden hellhole. Where you come to small towns like this and you still got the small town Americana stuff going on, and unfortunately,
So
all the old
where
stuff
you
runs
from?
in.
You're not from Goldendale, I take it.
No, I'm from the west side, just coming through doing some tours and
Gotcha.
stuff. And all
I
that.
was saying, are you doing some photography stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was coming through to actually get some public records quests done, and then when I was done with that, or as I was doing that, I noticed there was the cool photos, and I thought, I'm going to do this. Although, I will say, and it's probably going to shock you because Lakewood is such a terrible city. Their city hall, they have the most epic art ever in there.
And like, do you have property here or something? Is that what brought you to the county?
No. I'm just getting some information. It was kind of a dual thing. I'm working on some stories about Goldendale. And then
nice.
When I come to a place, if I see something that's worth taking photos of or whatnot, something that's different or unique, I'll get some photos. But yeah.
Nice. Do you have like a business card or anything?
I don't have anything like that. But I mean, if you guys, I've done several public records requests, so my email's on there. If you guys want to email me about something, photos, something like that, I can happily email the photos.
What kind of story are you working on? I'm just curious.
It was actually just about some transparency issues with records requests. There was some, they're at this point a year old. I mean, I'm not going to drive all that way just for one thing, but there were several things kind of in the broader area I was working on, and so I thought, okay, I'm close enough to Goldendale. I will now stop by Goldendale and get my business done. But yeah, there were some old folk that were complaining about not being able to get public records requests done and being told it can only be done online and stuff like that. So
gotcha. Okay.
And I do those kinds of transparency stories.
Cool.
Journalism, kind of. Is that your gig?
Yep, I'm a journalist.
Cool.
Right on.
Yeah. So it's looking like we're not going to have a reprieve from the death heat wave that we had. It was like 65 for a couple days, and now it's like, and I'm just teasing you. I'm going to melt your face off.
I mean, this is still fairly mild, actually.
It is.
Like, for here, I mean.
Did you see last week?
85 to 90 is mild for here.
I was driving from Spokane to Seattle, and when I left Spokane, it was 102, and when I got to right around George, it was 111.
I can believe it.
That is, you got to stop and cook your food on the road kind of stuff right there. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Hey, I have shorts now, so I'm good to go. I feel amazing.
You're right.
And I'm,
See, it looks like you tan. The only tan I have is my body hair. I will catch on fire if I spend more than 10 minutes.
Shockingly, I don't tan much. Yep.
I'd say I'm fair skinned to try to, make it sound cool, but no, I'm just burned skin is what I am. I'm just gonna be role playing a vampire if I spend a half an hour outside. I wish I could, because there's things I'd like to do outside, but I mean, it seems like even if I put SPF 50 on, I'm just gonna get caught on fire.
50's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm a 120 gal. I can find it.
Fair enough. I get that. I just try to avoid the sun. I mean, I can walk out in it, but I can't go like fishing for a half a day. Nope.
Yeah.
Be dead. Be dead. So, anyways, well, hey, really nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, I'm Mike, by the way.
Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Kirsten.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you folks have a good day.
Thanks.
Yeah, right on.
Take care. Well, the police were fantastic, but no problem. Had a good conversation with them. Do need to petition the county commissioner's office, though, for that office manager. That was really inappropriate behavior. Hey, I need to make a complaint with the county commissioner.
What's that?
I need to make a complaint with the county commissioner's office.
Okay, a complaint?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and send us email at bocc@klickitatcounty.org.
Well, I'm already here.
I know, but you're a suspicious person.
I just got done talking to the police, which is part of the complaint. The fact that you guys called people with guns on me? Really?
Well, look at yourself.
Ma'am, this is the non-flamethrower edition camera. Believe it or not, it doesn't come armed with nuclear-tipped missiles and flamethrowers and everything else.
This day and age, you can never be too careful.
This day and age, people come in with, like, weaponized cameras?
Well, this day and age, people don't come in with their whole entire face covered in hats. That I find suspicious.
So after 3 years of COVID, now it's suspicious.
You know, at COVID, we just covered here. We didn't wear glasses inside of
Gotcha. Boop. There's my little button nose. Is that better?
Can you take your mask off since I'm sitting right here?
No.
Oh,
Ma'am, look, this seems like a very nice small community, okay? I'm sure you guys really appreciate American liberties. And you know, that whole thing those old dudes back in the 1700s fought for to give us all these things, one of those things is the Fourth Amendment. You're a government employee. I don't want to divulge my identity to you by pulling my mask down. There's no expectation of privacy in public, so the only option for me is to create privacy in public by wearing this. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, did you just get off vacation from North Korea or something? I mean, do you really like hate this country or something? It's...
You know what, I'm done. If you want to make it a complaint, go ahead.
I'd like to make a complaint here. Ma'am, you can't compel me to submit one online. Come on.
The commissioners aren't here, so I can't help you.
Okay, so you're going to call people with guns and then not provide service. Wow. That is incredible. Jeez. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
So can I make that complaint now?
Pardon me?
Can I make that complaint now?
Complaints need to be in writing. You can do it online at bocc@klickitatcounty.org.
What's informing you that they have to be done online? Wow.
You wanted a public records request?
No, actually, I just want to make a complaint. I mean, I could just make it to you verbally right now. It's pretty brief.
Complaints need to be in writing.
I mean, the issue is like you've got fine police officers both at a city and a county level here. Elizabeth, I can't remember her last name, but she was standing there when I first interacted with her. It just didn't need to go like that. I have not been rude or even slightly impolite to a single person since I've been here. Everything about my demeanor has been perfectly fine. I've not raised my voice, I've not sworn at anybody, I've not used even rough language towards anybody. I was here for two things. I was getting some public records requests done, and then I was actually getting some photos of art and also the different buildings. And that was it. And Elizabeth was being extremely officious. There's no reason to be like that. I know she wanted to get my name and, you know, maybe what my face looks like, but I mean, sometimes you don't get what you want in life. I mean, that's freedom. Freedom's messy, and that's just how it works in our country, and that's one of the things that makes our country beautiful. So if maybe you could just have a talk with her. Like I said, the police officers right here, they came up, or actually I approached them. They were totally polite and professional, no cause for concern. So if maybe you could just have a conversation with her. This doesn't need to go crazy or anything. And if she could just maybe dial it down a little bit next time, that's all it is. No big deal. Like I said, I think the police officer there checked it out. No flamethrowers, no missiles. Right, so I'm just a journalist working on a story here in town. I was getting some records requests, so that's it.
And then I've got your records
Well,
requests.
I appreciate it. I'll never turn down more paper, so thank you very much. So that was my
Giving you 4, so you have more than plenty.
Hey, fair enough. Do you have a business card I could get?
Yes, give me just a moment.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks, appreciate it. All right, cool.
Is there
Well,
anything else I can do for you?
no, is it Alyssa or Elisa?
Lisa.
Elisa, appreciate your time. Thank you for hearing me out.
Okay.
Appreciate it. And I am out of here. So you folks have a really good day. Take care now.
Appreciate it, Steve. Good luck.
Yeah, take care now.
I'm sorry.
That's it here for today. Thank you for supporting my journalism. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you get my stories right when they release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media, and if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you can do so by going to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Aren't those just the neatest?
They are
Yeah.
really cool. I
We
love
have the whole series. I have 3 more for the records over here that we just had the frames were needing to be fixed, and we're gonna hang them on the other side. So yeah, it's a whole series of the foundation documents for Klickitat County. Pretty cool.
And those are actually for like, we're making the county now.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing that where they're like in the territory of Washington. It's like,
Yeah, because that's what it was.
it must have been absolutely crazy, like how just, I don't want to say desolate, it's not desolate, but just unpopulated it was. I mean, there must have been like 10 people here.
There was 18 families in Klickitat County. I believe that's what I read.
Well, apparently I should have asked the local historian.
Don't quote me.
It sounded like 18, you got the number specific.
No, don't quote me, but I believe that when Klickitat County was formed, there was 18 families settled within the county.
You know, that reminds me kind of like south of Spokane, you know, with Whitman County, the Whitman family, obviously, and all the craziness that went on with that. I mean, it's just really crazy. I mean, how much fortitude people must have had back then. Just be like, you know what, I'm just going to leave the East Coast and go find something somewhere.
Fortitude that our current generation can really use some learning from.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that at all, actually.